The 2027 Toyota Fortuner GR is not just another minor facelift. It is a calculated strike at the heart of the premium off-road market that has effectively forced every major manufacturer back to the drawing board. For years, the Fortuner has been the reliable workhorse, but with this latest Gazoo racing iteration, Toyota has finally dropped the hammer on the boring label. This isn't just a mild tune-up. We are looking at a radical redesign that pushes the boundaries of the TNGA-F platform to levels that, frankly, shouldn't be possible for a vehicle in this class. By blending that legendary ladder frame durability with a high-output hybrid powertrain that promises to embarrass traditional petrol rivals, Toyota is attempting to dominate both the city streets and the harshest mountain trails simultaneously. But there is a massive catch hidden deep within the chassis and the powertrain electronics that could either cement this vehicle as the greatest SUV of the decade or turn it into an owner's worst nightmare once the warranty expires. I'm going to break down exactly what that potential flaw is, but you need to understand the full picture of the power and prestige involved here before the pieces of that puzzle truly make sense. The exterior of this 2027 beast is arguably the most aggressive design language Toyota has ever applied to a production SUV. The front fascia features an exaggerated, dark mesh honeycomb grille that screams for attention, flanked by ultra-slim, blade-like LED headlights that pierce through the night. The wider, more planted stance is bolstered by flared wheel arches housing massive, blacked-out GR-specific alloys, giving it a menacing presence that makes the previous generation look like a toy. It is clear that the designers at Gazoo Racing didn't just want a utility vehicle. They wanted a statement piece that rivals the road presence of much more expensive luxury SUVs. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the future of off-roading, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming head-to-head comparison where we pit this against the latest heavyweights in the segment. Step inside, and you will notice that the utilitarian cabin of the past is gone, replaced by a cockpit that feels like it was ripped straight out of a premium sports sedan. You have a massive floating infotainment display, a fully digital, customizable instrument cluster, and GR-branded bucket seats wrapped in performance-grade suede and leather. It feels expensive, it feels tight, and it feels built to handle extreme G-forces. However, the real story is under the hood. We are looking at a potential hybrid integration that could push output well past 300 horsepower, pairing instant electric torque with the relentless pull of a high-performance diesel or gasoline setup. The shift to a sophisticated hybrid system means you get silent, efficient city driving, but the moment you drop the hammer, the drivetrain awakens in a way no Fortuner ever has before. This brings us to the critical turning point in this vehicle's life cycle. While the performance figures and the aesthetic overhaul are enough to make any enthusiast reach for their wallet, there is an underlying risk that most reviewers are ignoring. The complexity of the new hybrid-assisted 4x4 system is unprecedented for this model line, and it relies on a delicate balance between high-voltage electrical architecture and a heavy-duty mechanical frame. That hidden vulnerability? It is the long-term stress management of the battery cooling system under sustained high-load off-road environments. If you are pushing this machine to its absolute limit on a hot, grueling desert climb, the thermal management of the battery pack becomes the single point of failure that could leave you stranded. Toyota has claimed the system is over-engineered for the task, but until we see this powertrain put through years of real-world high-mileage abuse, it remains the one question mark that could define whether this SUV becomes a legend or a cautionary tale. Engineers have also hinted at a complex, regenerative braking calibration that may feel unnatural on loose gravel surfaces, requiring drivers to constantly adjust their inputs to maintain traction. Furthermore, the sheer weight added by the hybrid batteries places a significantly higher load on the suspension components during high-speed jumps and heavy articulation, meaning owners may face premature wear on bushings and shock seals. When you factor in the rising costs of specialized electronic diagnostics that only authorized dealers can perform, the cost of ownership could skyrocket compared to the bulletproof reliability we've come to expect from the badge. Keep that in mind Because while the 2027 Fortuner GR is undeniably the most advanced iteration ever built, its true value will be decided by whether that sophisticated tech survives the rugged abuse the Fortuner name was built to endure.